We're recording. No errors for once. Alright, boys. Welcome to another Comets game review. Well, actually, first one, but had to take the time out of not doing a podcast. Or had to do it outside of podcast because Saturday was great. There's a reason I did it the day of and before the game instead of the day after. So, great game as always. Utica showed out as always, because that's what they do, and managed to defeat Springfield, although it didn't seem easy. And the score was, 5-1, I want to say? If I remember correctly. I have to pull it up, because I don't have it up. There we go. Okay. Nope, still not up. Finally. So, the Utica Comets had Springfield show up. No DeLeo. Who else was missing? Somebody else was missing. There was no DeLeo, no Colton White. Graham Clark's still out. Somebody else were missing. I know who it is. One of our defensemen. I can see who it is, but I can't remember the name. But yeah, it was tough, but a good game. And Nico Doss had just gotten called up a little earlier in the week. And the team showed out. I mean, I was right, 5-1 was the final score, and they really showed out. I mean, Holtz really had a good game. Zet was kind of quiet compared to normal, but... Alright, let's go over the stat sheet, because why not? Schmidt had 30 saves, or 29 saves on 30 shots, and Hoffer had 27 saves, or 23 saves on 27 shots. And then there was a goal and an empty netter. So, your first goal was Kevin Bahl in the first at 38 seconds. Great goal. It got the Ball's Army boys, who I was actually sitting near this time, going crazy. Let me note this now. I'm gonna end up putting video into this from the game if it's good enough. So you might hear that overlap, and you might hear audio cut in here and there when me stop talking, because I put in a video with audio for a second, because I might put in one there when I said Ball's Army, but you'll know when it comes up. It's a new trick I'm gonna try. But first goal, Kevin Bahl, assisted by AJ Greer, Fear the Greer, and Gauthier. Then you had Brian Flynn score goal number 2 for Utica, and the assists on that were Nolan Foote and Kevin Bahl. Ball's out. Then you had Talvidi score the third goal, assisted by Zet and Gambardella. Gambardella then scored the fourth goal. I didn't even know. This is what happens, I messed something up. The Brian Flynn goal was at 17:11 in the first, the Talvidi goal was at 5:06 in the second, and the Gambardella goal was at 8:09 in the second. Gambardella was assisted by Riley Walsh and Kevin Bahl. Ball's out. Then you had Nathan Walker score the only goal for Springfield at 13:37, assisted by Anas and Rosen. Then you had AJ Greer, Fear the Greer, assisted by Alexander Holtz and Riley Walsh at 14:19 in the third on an empty net to put the Comets up 5-0 and end the game. Also, Nathan Walker's goal was a power play goal on a Gaudreau. What was that? Was that the holding? That might have... Well, yeah, that might have been the... Let me look at it right here. So that goal was at 13:37. Nope, that was on a Gauthier. No, it wasn't. Why? Was that in the second? Yeah, that was in the second. That makes sense. It was after a Gaudreau interference call, which was right after he had gotten back in after holding. So, Penalties that ended up being Macedonis had one within the first 2 minutes at 1 minute 39. Interference, of course, the new kid who gets called up because something happens. It's a Colton White. Is he a forward or a defenseman? I can't remember. I think he was on defense. But he ended up getting the first penalty with an interference. And then, I can't pronounce his name. For Springfield. I'm going to try this and I'm going to probably butcher it. Terpacheko? Probably not. Probably butchered it, but interference at 8:09. Nothing came of it for Utica on the power play, because now they're starting to look like the Utica College on their power play, which means it sucks. Utica College's power play sucks, can't do anything. Their offense is good, their power play isn't, and Utica's starting to look like that a little, because we joke that the UC power play hasn't been good since 2012. The Comets, they've been good since earlier this year. Not a great look. Then you had Gaudreau with the holding at 8 and 9:48 in the second, and then his interference at 12:50. Then Gambardella with a tripping at 8:05 in the third. Then you had Joshua and Gauthier fight at 13:37. Both got a major for it. Equaled out 5-on-5 still. Might have been 4-on-4. Don't remember. No, it was a 5-on-5. Your starting line, it ended up being Akira Schmid. Then on the defense, you had Kevin Bahl and Riley Walsh. On the forward line, you had Gauthier, AJ Greer, and Alexander Holtz. Zet had 5 shots, 1 score, or 1 assist. Riley Walsh had 0 shots, 2 assists. Nolan Foote had 1 assist, 1 shot. Gauthier, 1 assist, 1 shot. Gaudreau, 3 shots. Talvidi, 1 goal, 1 shot. Kevin Bahl, 1 goal, 2 assists, 1 shot. LeBerge, 1 shot. Did I cover that already? 1 assist, 5 shots, if I didn't. Nick Rivera, who played a very limited role, 1 shot. He barely touched ice with that line. AJ Greer, 1 goal, 1 assist, 2 shots. Gambardella, 1 assist, 1 goal, 1 shot. Schnarr had 2 shots. McGrath didn't do anything besides almost get into a fight. That's usual McGrath things with almost getting into a fight. Macedonius. I say Macedonius. I say it like there's a D in there. 1 shot. Brian Flynn, 1 goal, 3 shots. Alexander Holtz, 1 assist, 2 shots. Russo had nothing with a shot. And Vucevic had 1 or nothing on 2 shots. I say it wrong every time. I go to say it like it's what's his name? His son used to play for the Magic, but either way, I'm gonna butcher it. On the other side, Nathan Walker had the only goal for Springfield with an assist going to Anas on 3 shots, and Rosen on 5 shots. And let me know, Walker only had 2 shots. Their leading shooter, Joshua, had 6. Nothing came of it. Yeah, they had a tough night at times. It was hilarious. I don't know. Call me crazy, but for a while I thought we were actually going to outshoot them. Because they've done that the last couple games, where it's like, in the first, or the first and the second, it's like, yeah, we can probably outshoot them. We've been outshooting them the first 2 periods. In the third period, it's like, hello, shot total, where have you gone? Because I can't find you. And it'll just completely disappear, and we will end up being below them in shots on goal. Every time. No matter what game it is, no matter who we're playing, usually that's the case. And as much as I like how that offense runs, it could be a little more effective. That's just me. But it's already effective enough. We don't need it to be more effective with our with our plus minus on the year. Fine with that. That's also due to great goaltending from the mix of Mittens, Schmidt, and Dawes, who are all great. But yeah, they had a great game. I mean, they definitely showed up. They showed out. There were some heavy-hitting moments. There were some great moments. especially when Ball's Ball's Army got to get their shirt to their guy, Kevin Bahl, when he got his first star. But it was a great night. Always fun to sit in the area of those guys. They bring a certain atmosphere that not many people can match, and it's hilarious and it's awesome. And you can actually see them tonight on Marty's Illegal Stick podcast. Or somebody from there. I don't know who, but I don't know how many are from there either. They're going to be on there. But, so excited for, when's our next games? Friday, Saturday against Cleveland Monsters. Someone who we just played on the road about a week and a half before the games happen. So I can't wait for that. I'm going to try to be at those ones, hopefully. And hopefully I'm up in the area of those Balls Army guys again, because been up there a couple times in their area. They are great. They bring great atmosphere. They're having fun, and it's fun to be around them. Anyways, you know who I am. I will see you guys later with more hockey talk sprinkled into everything else I do.